I'm going to read just a couple of poems from the some rather recent stuff. It's from a series about Indianapolis, Indiana, the jewel of the Midwest. It's and as if Indiana, Ohio, this area, this is the old Northwest, from the early part of the 19th century, which we studied about in 6th and 7th grade. The epigraph is from a real article that tells an interesting, if apocryphal, story. Epigraph from Hugo Prosper Leamy, called the article called the Ben Ishmael Tribe, Fugitive Nation of the Old Northwest. The tribe of Ishmael, or Ishmaelites, was a tightly knit nomadic community of African, Native American, and poor white descent, estimated to number about 10,000. Fugitives from the south, they arrived in the central part of the Old Northwest at the beginning of the 19th century, preceding the other pioneers. After a century of fierce culture conflict with majority society, the tribe was forcibly dispersed. Campsites became nuclei of present-day black communities, and Ishmaelites of the diaspora participated in the rise of black nationalism, perhaps even contributing memories of African Islam to the new black Muslim movements. The Negro in Indiana. Neighborhoods a joke on pleasure. They've got their shores and their white islands, or just a voice to come to like a point of no protest or no return. Voice often gets cast as love. Rooting loves husk. Argument. Voice always has an alibi, a thing that becomes terrifying to its maker. More mayhem, more mayhem. An argument taken to mean the story, see-through or not. Love itself, but out on stage between the advancing edges of the heavy curtain. And that pleasures, a fact of love. Miracles and impulse, an impulsive act, but the two that it takes to tango are together an achievement. That the story Meaning tells about the tribe of Ishmael is a performance to be reckoned with, irresistible, a thing to be equal to. That stories conceal, a portal to shame. How it's what he said, how he put it. A cornet at night at its closest. That equivocation's as untenable as argument. Darker than the ocean, darker than the sea, darker than the black boy that just kissed me. Many thousands missing, said the marquee on the converted theater. The story having been one thing passing for multiple, and that way nearly opposite of the convention, a trinket of something stuck in the inside of the head. That voice goes company by its nature. And you can say this much for the convention, that it makes much of the nature of wild cards, the place of wild cards. The joke I was always trying to tell about Canada is that we went up there, but we didn't stay. That a story trails its own noise. Or that in so graceful a city, Indianapolis, of open looks and stately reclamation, the argument is a bridge between destinations, a civic span among your faces. That despair is selfish. Despair is story unto itself. Despair's UGLY, the little ugly edge there always is to the voice, and how it comes to be so passionate and so recognizable. Dream. Behind the school, the playground went only up to the road that went to the Sherwood Twin Drive-In Theater's north screen. And we were playing there, on the grass, at night, full moon on us. Our clothes were on, but some of us were barefoot, all of us in short sleeves, short pants, summer clothes. On the road, your race changed. You'd be black or white, depending on what you were on the glass playground, if you trod on the road. If you go on the road, we said, laughing, play going on, the game coming to the punchline again and again, to get or have the other race on the gravel road to the screen, laughing behind our hands, covering our faces, this behind Jane out of school. The change felt like magic, he said. It went right through. And last, you've heard this already, but what the hell? It's on my list of things to read, so you're going to hear it again. It's a poem called Light Bright. Some of you know the rest of it. Light Bright and
Damn near white.
And damn near white, that's right. Light bright, etc. Or Skin's The Inevitable Appearance, The Only Castle, Location Only Equaling Voice. Skin meets the weave, and you're clean. Inland is no delta. Skin's blank though, and you can see it coming or going from far away, neck to neck, side by side, an array of advantageous positions. Skin stands in. Whole stories have to do with being caught up with on the road. Half certain is different. For the sake of argument, that image be the writhing end of hoopla. I'm as interested as I should be. Let tomorrow come. Thank you.